Well, hello. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you all doing today? I flying for BFA and I couldn't be happier. It's made such a dramatic difference in my enjoyment of the final days of this expansion. And now I don't know. I guess I'm beside myself for it having taken so long. And I know stated this before, but I typically get to enjoy flying in the last few days before another expansion comes out or something big comes out. And I do realize that there should be a month or so before Shadowlands even drops. So I do have time. It's not like the patch coming out is going to ultimately like change my ability to do the last minute things that I wanted to do, because now I can more easily start farming cooler mounts. I'm not stuck running from point A to point B on my little character's feet, wearing them out, which I will say, getting the jetpack recipe in Mechagon really made the ultimate difference in getting the final bits of rep. I did not get that until the last day. And I went from like just shy of 6,000 into Honored to completely like I maxed out and I went to Revered because I was able to start farming all those rare spawns and getting the rep for that. So the little jetpack, huge difference. That was nice. So thank you to Blizzard for adding that for people like me who did not have flying and were dying. Almost literally, because I don't know, it was rough. It was very rough. So the last time I streamed, we caught Jennifer and we ran for the smoldering ember worm. No. Did we? No, we didn't, because I was locked out, because it's a weekly lock, eligible to go and try to farm him again. I tried over the past couple days that I had off to raise my character's eye level for like this hunter that I have. I have a blood elf hunter. And I tried raising her eye level, and I'm just shy of 400, so I'll try it. I'll try it on this character as like a last resort type of deal. But I don't know. There's really no saying how it will go, but it's worth a try, especially if it doesn't drop off for Briquette, my main, who's at like a 425, which still isn't stellar, but it's better than not 400. And then I have my paladin, who's at a 404, so it would be the next one if it didn't drop. Dylan McDillon, do you want me to run you through heroic dungeons for gear? I mean, it's not a bad idea. I want to try to continue the Uuna questline today. That's my main objective, because I am determined to get Ball before the new expansion. Oh, and I missed your question. I missed one of your questions somehow the last time I streamed, and you asked why I play without any like spells. I do have spells, they're just behind my little camera thing here, because if I have them in the center, I find them to be far too cluttery and I can't properly focus on what's going on, and I usually end up stepping in stuff that I shouldn't be stepping in. So pushing it off to the side, I know my spell rotations. I've got some stuff that helps light it up just in case I'm missing something. Well, if you wanna, I'm a tank, so I'll take like seconds to get into them. Sweet. Well, like I said, let me get through the Uuna stuff, and if I run out of things that I want to do after that, I am totally for it. And I mean, if it's something that you're still willing to do when I'm not streaming too, I would appreciate the help, but it's up to you. This could be something where like one of the days I don't really have planned out, because I've only got another stream like confirmed in my head that I want to do, and that's the Ball stream. That's after like all the Uuna stuff, because we had to get her upgraded. So doing a gearing stream would be pretty cool if that's something you're game for. We'll see. But I'm hoping that I didn't screw things up, because I did finally, okay, I figured out what I did wrong with the drops for the bones. I was in the wrong location. I figured it out. And then I went, did the clicky thing, and Una's doll did not drop. And I was exceptionally confused. So obviously I looked it up, and it's not a 100% drop. So I had to wait for the next day. Finally got it to drop. So I have the Wowhead article pulled up so that I don't get like completely lost in what I'm supposed to do, because it's extensive. But I know I have to summon her, and then after she does her little RP, I have to whistle at her initially. So let me find that tab and pull it back up. Kind of get it out of the way so it's not like obstructing everything. So, how's your day going? How have things been? Been a couple days since I've streamed. I'm not sure how long it's going to take her to actually start her RP, so I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. And I'm trying to figure out where I got all of this corruption gear on this character, because I haven't run anything for visions. So I don't know if it's, I don't know. I don't actually have the answer. I just know I logged in and she was like very much covered in gunk. So I don't know what I did. I know that I'm very high for my corruption. I am at a 70. So I don't remember buying corrupted gear, but I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. And I'm trying to do the Champions of Azeroth like quest lines so that I can talk to Mother and take the corruption off her gear, but I know it's far more extensive. Like I have to pretty much be at the point where I'm getting my cloak, so I probably should have started her little, like, trying to get her to talk a few minutes before. It'll be all right. Wait a little bit till she starts speaking. She will say one of the following lines. Mama, mama, why is it so dark? It's scary here. Can anyone hear me? Or cold? Oh. In the meantime. So, actually, I wonder if I can kind of start heading the way, because we have to do the 3 emote parts. And then we have to go to Shattrath City. I just don't know if me... Oh, there we go. So, slash whistle. Hello? Who's there? I heard you. The roar. Hey, monster, help me. Leslie, use cry, and Uuna will cry back and empathize with you. And she mentioned lost. So I think I have to wait until she comes back, which hopefully she does. It would really suck to be the one person that bugs it out so bad that Uuna never comes back. Ah. Yeah, I don't think that I could bug it out too bad. They had to have done their coding the right way so that you can't like permanently mess it up. She'll be back. She'll be back. And then we get to go to Shattrath. Upon visiting a doll in Shattrath. Wow, and I had a nap. I just don't remember if I was supposed to... Oh, I have to summon her back. That's why she's not coming back. Okay, come back. Okay, so... Are you sad too? Are you lost like me? Okay, at least we're together now. But you'll be my friend and I know it's gonna be okay. Wish I could see better. Okay, so now we get to go to Shattrath. So I think the best way to get there is going to be going back to, not Stormwind, Orgrimmar, and then taking the portal directly there. So we'll go ahead and do that. I've gotten so used to playing my Horde characters again that I was on my Paladin for whatever took that sharp right to go into the Horde area. Got booted out, obviously. They were not happy to have me in there. Okay, there we go. Portal to Shattrath. It took me a couple seconds to get used to playing Master, and I forgot how fun they are. I genuinely did. Okay, so this is where we need to be. Okay, she'll slowly start walking towards him. I lost her. Did I lose her? I thought she was, I don't know. I thought she was right there. I'm gonna put her on a bar just in case. Okay, it's too bright, it's too bright. Bring Uuna to the moonlight from Lake Thalathim. We'll let her see, and in the end you'll be befriending her. So Ashenvale is next. Okay, so Ogremar and fly straight down, I would say. I think that's gonna be the most direct way to get there. Portal to Ogremar. So I'm curious, if you, well, obviously you said that you play as a tank. Which class of tank? Like, are you warrior, paladin? What do you mean, and why? I'm curious because I've tried a few times to get into tanking. Where was I going? Ashenvale. And aside from having absolutely no like orientation in a dungeon, I struggle. I struggle very much when it comes to dungeon navigation. Which class do you find to be the best tank? Ashenvale is, yeah, that, okay, right choice, good job. See, we're getting better at this, little by little, we get better. So far I have tried paladin tanking, and not in a dungeon. Definitely, no, I did try once, and it didn't go bad. I tried Guardian Druid in a few dungeons, and that wasn't bad, but I basically only spammed one button. It was like sweep or whatever it is, or rake, whatever the AoE is, and, you know, it aggroed them all. It did its purpose, but I know that tanking is far more extensive than just spamming one button. Like I said, you have to know your way around dungeons. 18.94, 4150. Okay. 8. Point. Hold on. 9.4. Okay. 9. So somewhere in this general vicinity then should be where I'm going. Yeah, I think they very much want me to be using like TomTom or some of the navigation add-ons, and I don't have that. I did add the chords, I forget which chords add-on it is, but it's helped. It's helped a lot. I was able to get a couple battle pets that you have to go and like find, like the turkey murloc. That one was cute. But it's made a huge difference, and I know it was suggested to me that I definitely need to have this if I'm going to be doing anything with secret battle pets. And I've got Jennifer. I want to finish this Uuna stuff, and so it was a necessity. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere in here. I'm not 100% certain where, but here is. Wait, 1894, 4154. You know what? Hold on. Lake Thalathim. Just look that up, because then I should get an actual like picture or something. That's gonna make, okay, Thalathim for Uuna. Oops. Eastern Ashenvale, southeast of the Zoram stand, and southwest of Maestra's post. I know you're going to give me more coordinates, but I would like to see very much a picture on the map. And you're not going to give me a picture on the map. Let's ask Google specifically. Okay, Western Ashenvale. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see it. It's this one right here. That's not bad. I thought it was way farther down. I would have been so lost. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay. Okay, yep. So this is going to be what lets her see, and in the end, we'll end up friending her. And then we get to go find New. And we have to go to Macquarie. Oh, okay, good. I used my Dalaran Hearthstone, I guess about 20 minutes ago. And I thought that, I thought I was really screwed. But, I mean, ultimately, I could have gone the roundabout way, gotten back to Orgrimmar, and then, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But, it's going to be off its cooldown, so it's good. You guys will have to let me know how the settings are working. Is this the right lake? Lake Valathim. Do I just land? This doesn't look right. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Maybe it's this big lake over here, and not so much the little one. I guess that would make more sense. I'm switching. I switched. I shouldn't say switching because I already actually physically did it. But I switched my. There we go. My the program where I was streaming through. I was initially streaming with Streamlabs, and I found them to be a bit more of a challenge than actually beneficial. I was finding a lot more issues with who do I talk to? Bring Uuna to the moonlight from Lake Valathim and her. Let's fly around for a second until I find some moonlight, I guess. But I was finding it to be more problematic than anything else. Like, it was crashing on me, and settings were getting messed up. Like, I would put in the effort to get the microphone settings the right way because I do have a mechanical keyboard and the Orb Weaver, and I was finding that was, oh, there we go, there's moonlight. I was finding it was picking up far too much background noise. And so I would make the adjustments, work on the settings, and then I would find that my settings would be lost by the next day because, like, the program would suddenly shut down. So I know they suggest, well, hey, Streamlabs is supposed to be all inclusive, you know, your this is here, but it is just a forked version of OBS. So here I am at OBS, and honestly, I'm liking it a lot better. I've noticed that even simple things like my camera quality are showing up a bit better. Well, I lied. Apparently, it's frozen. Oh, man. Hold on. That was my fault. I forgot to plug. And someone back to normal. I love doing this kind of stuff. I love making these uber fun noobish mistakes, but that's why I am the professional noob. All right, so she did her thing. Well, anyway, so I switched to OBS, and I found that the camera quality, like, just the input is far superior. I don't know what it is about it. I guess I don't care to know because information from my poor head, but okay, so I'm gonna have to buy goblin gliders. And there's not an auction house in Dalaran, so I guess we'll go to New Home, do the roundabout way, go back to Orgrimmar, then use the Hearthstone. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I need those goblin gliders, because otherwise we will not make it. Which was stupid, that they never incorporated flying into the Argus, and I don't know. I guess I know that they're like not gonna let us mount up at all in the Maw for Shadowlands for at least the first while. And I don't know, I get it, I guess, but like Legion's over. It's okay to let us have our flying in all of the areas. Just like Silvermoon City, we can't fly there. And I know it's something that they have with the coding where it's like it's the same as the code that they used, or like on their little map it's like the same areas where like the Exodar stuff is, and that's why you can't fly there either. But I mean, those are simple fixes for a programmer. It's a little bit of work. Oh, I wanted Orgrimmar. A little bit of work for a lot of gain, and people would probably spend a lot more time in Silvermoon City because I know that I've always been a big fan of it. I think it's beautiful. I've always been a big fan, but that was pre me figuring out what flying was, pre me understanding what World of Warcraft was. It was just, ooh, pretty city. Let's go. This looks like fun. Okay, so I need goblin gliders. But you know, the little, you know, little additions like that definitely would be, I don't know, I feel like it would bring a lot more people back to Argus to do farming. I know people still do it anyway, because I mean, it's like, you do it. Especially if there's a amount that you want, so, I mean, people are going to do it no matter what, but at least it would make the whole situation, I don't know, just better. But that would be my absolute favorite thing, is if, you know, in an expansion pack, they're like, hey, just so you know, now you guys can go ahead and fly when you're in Silvermoon City or around it or anything like that. It's like, oh, love it. All right, so we're going to take this, and we have to go to the Argus. I'm glad that Hearthstone was off its cooldown. And I'm gonna have to pull up the map. So hopefully I have no more random technical difficulties. That would be phenomenal. It's always, it seems like it's one. It seems like it's at least one per stream. And I think there was only one stream that I've done so far where I didn't have any technical difficulties. Aside from my mic configuration wasn't ideal. Like when I replayed it to make sure like sound had been okay and etc. etc. When I replayed it, I noticed that like my keyboard clicks and my orb weaver were just super loud. And so, like I said, it's always one thing per stream, minimally. But I guess that's what separates me from being the expert at this point, and that's okay. I gotta take my time. I've got to do my time, I should say, all in due time. So I have to go to Zachary, but I need to know which part I'm going to. Specifically Zachary. I watched, I believe it was Hazel Nutty that had uploaded a video on YouTube explaining how to unlock every aspect of Uuna. And she had pointed out like how you're supposed to do the Macquarie thing. And I don't really want to pull, like, I guess, hold on. If I can put it on mute it, then I should be able to see exactly what I want. It's, there we go. Okay, because I like I said, I know it's kind of, it's, I also need to see where it is on the map. I know it's kind of like a jumpy type thing that you have. It's very specific little islands off of Macquarie. Okay, so there we go. Because that's going to be the closest point. That's where I can leap off. Okay. And this is where we're going to get her little doll, I believe. And we will just be one step closer to having her unlocked. Oh. There we go. I want to make sure that I got the right islands too. I only want to do this once. Okay, this looks exactly like what she had going on in the video, and she said do not jump. Whatever you do, do not jump because it'll basically you'll fall into the void, never to be seen again. Yeah, because she just uses her levitation. Okay. Okay. So I bought goblin gliders. I'm gonna dismount so that... Oh, that was fun. Can't use on the ground. What do you mean you can't use on the ground? I jumped. Please port me right back there. Oh, ridiculous. That was fun. Oh, I jumped. These are the reasons that I stand by that I do not tank. I will heal. Not on a professional level, but I will heal. I like lower end dungeon healing, but these are the reasons I don't tank because I don't know. I do a lot of stupid stuff in this game. I make a lot of really silly mistakes. I don't know. I guess the point is not taking yourself too seriously, though. As long as you don't take yourself too seriously, like, I can't really embarrass myself. Which is good. I mean, that's a new development. I used to be the type of person that would get exceptionally embarrassed by every minor thing. Like, oh my gosh, people are going to judge me for this and this and this. It'll be all right. It will be all right. Okay, I went the super long way around, but I got lost somehow and stuck under rocks. So, I mean, this is just the way that I ended up going, and we're going to get there. It'll all work. Okay. And up again. Oh my gosh, just how lost am I? I want the little islands. I guess I had it easy last time because I was alive and could just use the portal. And this is not Skyrim, so climbing sheer cliffs and getting over that wall is just not something that's going to happen. This is World of Warcraft. They think about their mountains a little more in-depthly. Which I love that that's a common similarity between 95% of all Skyrim players is that we all just try to tackle the mountains however we want. We don't actually do things by the... All right, I am lost. I can't get across to there? Why? You should be, this should be right here. Yes. Okay, there's gotta be all the way around. Okay, I have to go all the way around there. Go there. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's a solution. But, nobody takes a path into Skyrim. Nobody does. And I love that that's a common feature of all Skyrim players. I actually was doing a quest in Mechagon, and I tried. I did, and I did finally find a mountain that I could scale, just like going my own little path. And it wasn't a marked path, and it wasn't supposed to be something that you could actually do. And somebody was doing the same thing right alongside of me, and I wanted to type into like the just say chat bar and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, you must play Skyrim, but ended up not doing that. I'm lost again. What the heck? Oh my gosh, they're... We'll get there. The quest for Uuna. Just don't die and you'll be okay. Make sure that the game understands that you are in fact jumping before you deploy your goblin glider. Or try to deploy your goblin glider, and everything will be okay. Alright, there we go. A little bit of parkour. We made it. I still lost somehow, though. Yeah. Okay, so if I was here, I zoned in here, there should be a gate, right? There should be a gate somewhere. Because I was able to, unless I just ran this way. Because I just wanted the... Yeah, right there. Okay, found it. I found my dying zone. Good. Just take me back to my body. Okay, there we go. Back on track, ready to rumble. And I need to figure out why my orb weaver decided to quit. So you boarded my body here because you had reasons. Okay, so there we go. My I have like my map key-bound onto my orb weaver with the button that's above the joystick. And every so often it just decides it doesn't want to work anymore. And right now is one of those times where it just decides that it doesn't want to work anymore. There we go. All right, so wish me luck, I guess. Oh, shoot. It's a 3-minute cooldown. Oh my gosh. Why? Why don't I pay more attention? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now I understand why she did this on a priest and had levitate. I did not realize Goblin Gliders had a 3-minute cooldown. I've never once noticed that. And I used to be very like diligent about using my Goblin Glider. I loved them. Oh my gosh. Oh man, what a pain. What a noobish move. I don't know. That's a rough one. I don't know. I guess this is just the same as when I made Jennifer far more difficult for me to obtain her too, because I decided to, because the food started despawning, and instead of wrong area, instead of just like waiting for all the food to despawn, I started deleting it out of my bags. I thought, well, this will just replace it a little bit faster. You know, I'll be able to continue on, et cetera, et cetera. And it did no such thing. It actually bugged my quest for Jennifer because the food didn't respawn, so I had to run all the way back out of the dungeon, reset it, run all the way back in. Okay. This is why I hate not being able to fly. And I think I did this for so long in BFA. Oh, I don't need flying. You know what? Return to graveyard. I'm just gonna res because I don't have to fight anything. None of this is gonna be fighting, and for whatever reason, this is far more difficult when I'm trying to do this and I'm dead. There we go. Maybe because everything is like, it's monotone colored. It's just like white and black. So for me, it's difficult to distinguish where I'm trying to go and what I'm trying to do. And by the time we're done being dead, I'll have the Goblin Gliders off the 3-minute cooldown, which is fantastic, only to use it and then have another 3 minutes for the Goblin Glider to cool down. Oh. Perks. All right. You're on the right track. That is not the right area. I don't know why I keep getting so lost in here. I think the last time I had to go up and around for whatever reason, so I'm just going to continue going up and around, and I will find it. So, I have faith. I believe in myself. I've got this. You can only make the same mistake once. It's excusable once. And I've made 2 different mistakes. So, I mean, I'll give myself that. Why are we stuck? Go. Okay, so that's where that is. I don't know why I was still continuing to go that way. I guess just like mentally aligning myself. So now I'm going the right way. And aggroing everything, but thankfully I am far out leveled. I don't remember how I got in last time. I'm gonna wing it. Why am I stuck in like auto run mode? Fun. pretty sure this is like 99% sure this is exactly what I did last time. Got stuck or lost or something. Because I genuinely don't remember how I got there the first time. Oh, that's right. I went over here. I didn't even bother with all of that. I go over here because I see the little island and I'm set. Good. Yeah, they really should have made flying a thing here. Oh. Okay, so get to this little island and then do not try to deploy that goblin glider for another 3 minutes. I'm actually going to put this on keybind right there, that it deploys a little bit easier instead of having to click something. All right, so now I have 3 minutes to chill and wait and not make another mistake like that and not have to run all the way back. Thankfully, after this 3-minute wait is up, I will only have 4 more minutes until the res sickness is. Perks, benefits, all good. I guess I can repair. I thought this would be so easy. I thought this would be so straightforward. Like, hey, I can have this, you know, probably done 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops. 39 minutes. 39 minutes in, and I'm nowhere near done. So now I'm getting the idea that Uuna is probably going to take up the majority of my stream. But I'm imagining the ball stream is what's going to be. I might have to do some of the farming for that, like on my own time, away from stream, because I from what I remember watching, it's pretty extensive, and it's, I don't know. I just think that the amount of like farming of the pebbles and such like that would be a bit boring for people to watch. But at the same time, I mean, mainly people come here for commentary. I don't know. We could find something interesting to talk about. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal at that point, right? But if it seems like it's something that is going to be extending for far too many streams, then I may do some of the work, give a recount, make it a little bit more enjoyable, and just like do the pivotal points on stream. Like, hey, I'm going to do this next part, which is not going to take nearly so long, and show that on stream instead. So my hopes is that I do this the right way. I know I have to jump up just enough to activate the glider. And I think I'm gonna just like barely make it. So fingers crossed, because I'm tired of dying on this little on the Argus. Oh. All right, another 36 seconds and we'll be able to start doing this. I guess I could pull up the, what am I supposed to do? There we go. Not that, because I found where I'm going. Once you get there, find New in the abandoned house. Uuna will pick him up and hold him from now on. Because then we get to go for, yes, then we get to go for the wand, I believe. Yep. So the doll first, and then the wand. So 3, 2, 1. Wait. All right. Oh, shoot. I give up. I activated it. You saw it. This is so painful. I activated it. There's no fighting. I'm so glad there's no fighting. Because I'm just taking res sickness again. I don't remember this Flight Master's whistle. It does. I could have saved myself so much of a headache. Because that should put me right there where I want. So, another 6 minutes later, we might get to Uuna's doll. I really hope I'm not the only person that this has been, like, just an event for. This has been awful. I had such high hopes for Uuna, like, oh yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. I guess in a more sadistic for myself point of view, you know, like, I don't know, if I was just watching myself not being myself going through this, it'd be, are you freaking serious? I got stuck on auto run. That scared me. I guess I would find this a little bit funny, but because it's me and it's just painful, I can't wait for this portion to be done. Oh my gosh. All right, so another minute and 39 seconds, and then I can attempt to do this. I've got to figure out how to get to a higher point without jeopardizing my livelihood. Because you have to be careful, like, which point you jump off of. And you have to make sure that you jump away far enough that your goblin glider can deploy. Not having very good luck. I think it's my corruption gear. I think it's just, like, bad juju. That's for sure. That's it. It's the corruption gear. Oh, man. Oh, Uuna. You better be worth it. The Jennifer, like, accomplishing the Jennifer thing. That was a lot of fun. That's what got me interested in doing these secret hunts for battle pets. I initially really had no interest in battle pets or anything to do with them. And having found these little secret, like, hey, you have to do this and then you have to do this, it's become far more entertaining for myself. Like, even just reading, like, the steps or watching YouTube videos about the steps to obtaining them. It's been a lot of fun, and I've actually looked at some of them too that there's, like, in secret locations like Turkey in Borean Tundra. Like, that was a fun little find, and it didn't take me too awful long to get her, I don't remember if it's him or her. But, like, the hardest part was basically finding the cave. All right. There we go. Another 3 minutes. Don't mess this up. If I jump, deploy it, I shouldn't get stuck, because I think what happened is you have to be, like, a certain percentage off of, like, whatever surface you're jumping off of. And because when I jumped, I tapped with the goblin glider, it, like, it compressed again, so that sucked. But if I can get, there we go, and don't touch it. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Once again, my back. So once it's down, it'll be at 4 minutes. Good. By the time I get done with this little house thing over here, I should be completely off of my res sickness. Res sickness is for noobs. You're not supposed to take it. I do all the time. Most of the time, I'm happy to wait. Because trying to find my body, because, like, the places that I fall off of, I was in Najatar 2 days ago. Because I finished up all of my Najatar quests. I got, like, up to Revered, because that's all I needed to do, and that's all I am going to do. Hate Najatar. But I fell, and I don't even know how, but I fell. And I ended up dying on, like, part of a cliff that you can't get your body back to. It's not capable. I don't know how I found the cliff in the first place. How am I supposed to find it, like, the second time around to even retrieve my body? Another minute and 28 seconds for the goblin glider, but I all the time, I am the biggest fan of, I am so glad that there is an option to return, like, to the spirit. Oh, and I do have to kill myself for the Uuna quest, but I've already done it, like, 3 or 4 times now, so that should count. But, no, I am just the biggest fan of, I would rather just have my physical body and take the res sickness for a little bit and just kind of, like, avoid enemies as much as I can, as opposed to having to try to find my body again. It just, it goes into so many horrific places. So I was thinking about some of the classes that I want to level after pre-patch and after, like, Shadowlands kicks off. Once I cap out level 60 and I get all my other characters up to level 60, like, some of the other characters that I might want to make. And I don't have necessarily a huge preference for Horde or Alliance for, like committing to one or the other. Like, I like to flip-flop. I predominantly will play the Horde because goblins are cool. I love goblins. I think that they are just the best. Okay, so I can't mess this up far too many times. I'm out of goblin gliders. Are you kidding me? Oh, and I speak far too early again. All right. How did I go through 5 goblin gliders? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go get those. And then we can return. I don't think I'm going to end stream until I get Uuna, like, completely unlocked. I feel like I owe that to myself and to whoever is watching, because if you're here and you stuck around and you've been watching this and you've been in turmoil with me, you deserve to see Uuna unlocked, even if you've already done it, even if you already watched someone else do it. Because I have put you guys through some just... I wonder if there's different types of goblin. I don't have a priest. I don't have a priest class that I can just levitate with. I don't have anything that I can levitate with. The most I have a shaman that I can do water walking with, and that's not going to help us for air. Oh, but she doesn't... Do you have to do the Uuna thing on all one character? Because I do have a heroic leap, and I bet that I could, like, jump that with my warrior. I don't know. I don't think that I want to try. Oh, okay. I'm going to buy 10 goblin gliders this time. Because I'm not making the same mistake. That's going to cost... Oh, it's only 100. There we go. Oh, okay. Just make sure I actually get the goblin gliders. Don't actually get all the way out there and not have them. And okay, so I have 10. I have 10. So how many minutes have we waited? 3, 6, 9. Edging out to like 15 minutes of just goblin glider cooldown times. So I don't know. Maybe I should pull up like solitaire on my computer to play while I'm waiting for the goblin glider to cool down, so you're not just watching my character just stand there. You know what? There we go. Because then I can post haste and I can go a little bit faster. All right, so now I know where I'm going. Right there, I know exactly like which little arch to go through and be good. You are in flight. No, I'm not. I am standing right there. All right. I'm nervous now. I have messed this up so many times. I'm genuinely a little bit nervous. But I'm not a quitter. I won't quit. I will achieve greatness one day. I will get Uuna unlocked. I will jump and activate it and get there, and I will wait for my 3 minutes. Oh, I wish that I had the actually, I don't even know if there is a toy that I barely have any toys unlocked. My collection as a whole very much represents how many breaks from WoW I have taken. And I have a couple cool ones here and there, but I just wish that there was like a toy that you could deploy that would let you play, I don't know. What's that jewel game? Bejeweled? That would be a fun one. Because they have world quests that let you do it, and I'm positive there's probably a Bejeweled toy that you can have for your characters, which would be, I don't know. I think that'd be great, little thing to do, because I know there's an add-on. I think, is it an add-on? My husband was talking about it, that gives you a Bejeweled game to play while you are on your flight points, and I think that that's pretty cool. Actually, I may have to download that one, because I know that for the first while in Shadowlands, because I'm bound and determined this time. I'm not doing it again, and you all can hold me to it. I'm not doing this again. I'm not waiting till the end of expansion to wait to get my flying unlocked. I am going to do it at a reasonable time, like a reasonable person, like a big kid. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to get this done. So I won't be waiting till end of expansion to be able to fly. But in the meantime, I would like to play Bejeweled. That sounds like a lot of fun. I guess another thing, because I was talking a little bit ago about OBS versus Streamlabs and how I'm transitioned. Well, I have transitioned, but I'm also like in the process of transitioning some things over. Like I kind of referenced some of the settings that I had in Streamlabs, even though it doesn't keep all of them. But I am like the features that they have in OBS. I find to be far more helpful. Like you can actually update your stream information in OBS instead of having to go somewhere else, like pulling up the actual Twitch app. Which for me, because I don't have the greatest computer, it you know, the CPU and like just the thinking power that my computer has to do to run that many programs. Having it all inclusive in one, not having to worry about it. And also with OBS, you don't have to have your chat just like attached on the left or on the right. You can literally move things wherever you want them to be. Because I had initially flipped my monitor to be a vertical monitor because I thought that that would be ideal. Like, hey, you know, it'd be easier for reading chat, for understanding, like I have more kind of screen space. And all right, I really hope I don't mess this up. I'm gonna like jump straight and deploy it. So there we go. Fingers crossed. Please make it. And don't do something stupid like hit disengage like at the very end. Oh my gosh, we made it. Whew. I've never been so relieved. Okay, Uno, let's go get your doll. And let's get the heck out of here. Alright, Nunu, I was scared I'd never see you again. How'd you get here? Okay. And Google. Blood Mist Isle. I'm trying to think of the best way to get there from... It's definitely not Silithus. Wow, all I have left is my Garrison Hearthstone. I guess that's what we're using. At least it's there. And that's one thing I want to hunt down too, are all of those Hearthstone toys. That would be, I don't know. I think that would be very beneficial to have all of those. And I heard they're really pretty. I think I have the portals unlocked. I just don't remember where they are. Oh my gosh. You know what? Where's the flight point? Screw it. Screw it, screw it, screw it. Get a flight point. Warspear. I know that there is a portal in Warspear. We'll get there. It's gonna be the fastest way because everything else is on cooldown. But I heard that the Hearthstone toys are supposed to be like really pretty. I know that's just aesthetics, but Eternal Traveler's Hearthstone returns you to new home. Oh, because it's like your location. Big Tune Innkeeper. I wish that all of the... Oh, you got that with the Epic Edition? That would have been worth the upgrade then. I didn't think that they really had anything that I wanted. That would have been nice. Headless Horseman's Hearthstone. Return home in the spookiest way possible. Holographic digitization. Woo, don't try to say that too fast. You will stumble over your words. Junkyard tinkering. You know what? I might return to Mechanome then on my warrior because I've been unlocking like so much through the tinkering and all of that kind of stuff. It might be worth it. That's fun. Pedal Feet's lovely Hearthstone. Love is in the air. So a lot of these are like Brewfest, Love is in the air, Hollow's End. So Hollow's End is going to be coming up. That's my first chance for one of these Hearthstones. Yeah, I have no. Okay. Midsummer. Did Midsummer Fire Festival already happen? Oh, Brewfest. Excuse me. Brewfest is next week. I can get it next week. No kidding. Pirates Day. Oh, that sounds like fun. And then Hollow's End. Okay, I can kind of start getting these. That's not so bad. Okay. Lunar Festival, that's not till next year. Feast of Winter Veil. Oh, but that's for the Hearthstone game. Okay, Noble Garden. Okay, so most of these are like aside from the Eternal Traveler's Hearthstone, which I may have to invest into. These are all from... I thought that there was one, though, that was a, like, the Innkeeper's Daughter Hearthstone or something like that. Huh. I know, okay, so since earlier this week, or was it last week when the conversations were happening about, like, my battle pet collection, etc., 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 I went from just shy of 100 pets to 215 in a course of a week. I'm getting there. I'm trying. One thing at a time. Because I find myself to get far too kind of overwhelmed with the extent, the amount of time that it takes to, and no, I don't have flying in Draenor. I was sleeping through Draenor and it sucked. So, I mean, a couple more weeks I'll be able to fly because they're giving away flying. So I thought about it. I really did. I thought, you know what if I just ground it out, because it can't be all that hard. You know, I'm far out leveled in comparison. Okay, where's the... Up there? No, that's the flight point. There's a portal. There is a portal to where I want to go. I'm very lost. Where is somebody to talk to me? But I did. I thought about it. I thought about just unlocking it. Just because I was feeling the victory of having unlocked BFA, and I was like, well, now I need something else to grind out, because now I miss it. Now I miss having that thing to wake up to, because my son likes to wake me up exactly at 6 in the morning, because my husband works a couple shifts as midnights and a few more shifts not as midnights, so his schedule is kind of flippity-floppity. And sometimes he's home at 6, and sometimes he's leaving at 6. So my son has it in his head that 6 a.m. is when we are getting up, which I used to be, used to be a normal thing. I used to be up at like 3:45 to 4:15, depending on the day. Or they literally don't have a thing in here telling me where they are. Portal. Take the portal. Okay, I guess I could have just looked at that. Oh my gosh, it was right there. I was standing right there. So I was used to waking up at a very early time and being up for horrendous amount, like, just, it was awful. Just awake for far too long. Where was I going? Oh yeah, blood mistile. Okay, how do I get there? I thought that there was a boat that the Horde could... I'm just not going to stretch my brain. How to get to blood mistile as... Okay. Members of the Horde who want to visit Blood Mist must first hijack a boat from the Alliance aligned. Okay. But I thought... Ugh. I understand that, but... I do understand that, but how do I get to Azure Mist Isle? As... from Darkshore... Alright. We'll just find the closest portal. Silver Moon, no. Jetrath, no. Force Spear, no. Uuna, no. Zuldazar, no. Shade Force, no. Trust Song, no. None of that. Oh, I really don't want to do the portal. Hyjal? I don't remember if the Horde have a portal to Hyjal or not. Well, look. Well, look, what's the worst that can happen? They don't have it? I've already wasted nearly 15 minutes or so with Goblin Gliders, and that's just with the downtime. That's not including the dying and running back to my body, not blah, 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 blah. I was very used to being up at insanely early hours and being awake for far too long and running on far too little sleep. And now that I no longer have to do that and live that life and be that type of person, I like to sleep in. You know, 7:30, that apparently is asking far too much with my son, because right at 6 a.m., he's ready to go, ready to rumble. Very excited, like, excited for life, which is cute. It's adorable. But I'm not ready to be up. So the tradition now is waking up at 6 and then getting the coffee, prepping the coffee, getting coffee into the system. And okay, because I know that from Darkshore I can literally just like get there. Because I've done it before on like slower flying. So now, like I said, the tradition, I make my coffee, I sit down, I do my like, when I was grinding out flying, I was doing my dailies in Mechagon, and I was doing all my my dailies and the world quests in Najatar, and now I've kind of like lost sight of things to do because I have that accomplished. So that's why I was sitting there like, you know what? I could just do it. I bet that I could unlock flying in Draenor before it's given to me for free, just for the kicks and giggles. I'm like, haha, I did it. You know, I got the achievement before, you know, it was no longer relevant. And I know that you can still get the mount that's associated with the achievement. Just like I got the Wonder Wing with this achievement, and I got whatever I got with Legion Flying. Did they give us something? Probably. I think they typically do. I just don't remember what it was. But I don't know. It just feels like I've lost my motivation for like, because then I thought, because I have a couple characters that are not quite at 120. Like I have one that's 115, and I had one that was a fresh 110 that had never even touched anything in BFA. And so like I was trying to figure out like, okay, how do I get here? Because it's been so long since I've taken a character to anywhere like close to BFA, because they've all just been there. And so I had to do like the whole like introductory scenario, but I got to skip it because I've done it already. And okay, actually I can't fly there, can I? Because I think it's walled off because you're not supposed to be anywhere near. So I'm gonna have to. Yes, because you can't yeah, you can't fly there anymore. I'm gonna have to. I just really hope that they'll let me fly. You know what? No. I'm gonna go down here to wherever the person is that lets you. Yeah, her Zadormi. I'm gonna go talk to her so that it's like pre the burned tree, and I can actually get there, because otherwise, I don't know. Anyway, so like, no, I'm not going to farm out Draenor reputation, even though I looked at it, and I looked at the, because on Wowhead you can check out like which of your characters is the most prepared to take on like flying in whatever area, because like what things you have done, and none of my characters were anywhere near close, and it's like I far more advanced into the Draenor flying than I was. I thought that on one character I had progressed like all the way to just doing the rep grinds, because I found that like you can get these medallions of the Legion that are worth 1,000 rep a piece, and you crush them and then like up your rep really quick. But apparently I wasn't to that point on any character. It was wishful thinking entirely. And so I abandoned hope. Just abandoned it. Oh, so by the time I get here, which I'll make it, I'm not gonna like die of fatigue or anything like that, because like I said, the last time that I did this little trek, I didn't have master flying or artisan flying, whichever one's the top one. So I was ill prepared and still made it, so I know being far more prepared, I can make it. I just now have to be careful that I don't like go into PvP mode, because I just need the little boat, this little boat. I think this is the one that's going to take me to Portal to Exodus. Oh, that sounds like a horrifying idea. But I don't think that there's a boat anymore. Level 45. Let's hope. Fingers crossed, because oh. Sweet. And I can't fly, I forgot. And I don't have water walking on this character? Gosh, I'm really just like, what do I have for the mount thing on this character? Being dazed. Stupid. That was a stupid decision. Water walking is a must for all characters when you don't have flying. I mean, not being dazed off of your mount and being able to just like zoop, just run indefinitely. There we go. You can outrun anything that is attacking you, but no, I don't want to actually be in the Exodar. I want to go to Blood Mist Isle. Oh my gosh, nobody's here anyway. It's not like anybody's gonna come up and gank me because nobody goes to the Exodar because you can't fly. Even though it's a very cool little place, it genuinely is. Like I used to love back when I was first like making characters, learning the game, etc., etc. I rolled like 15 or 20 different Draenei. And like hunters and shaman and paladins and well, like a billion priests. I loved playing a priest, but I didn't know what I was doing with them. I just loved the aesthetic of it. Like I was like, oh yeah, this is super pretty. So I spent just an insane amount of time here, but like I said, this is previous to me ever even knowing like how to fly in the game or what flying was in the game. I mean, obviously like you fly, but like I was very just unaware of all of these different aspects or even what endgame was. I remember when I was first starting, I thought that this starting zone was WoW. Like that was it. That was the game. And it was informed to me that there is far more than just the starting zone, and you don't need to make a million characters just to play the starting zone. You can leave. And I left the starting zone for the first time. And I immediately aggroed far too many ads and I died. And I thought that this sucks. This is horrible. Why would anybody leave this way? You don't aggro anything in the starting zone and it's so nice. I should be able to choose what I want to aggro, which is why cue in me playing a bunch of different rogues eventually because you don't have to worry about that. Vanish, stealth, whatever, you know, and then if you have to fight, they're pretty good. You got a lot of burst damage. You can get them, you know, like DPS down. You're good. Everything's great. Okay. So close. I guess I can start cutting through. I don't really have to worry about NPCs. At least not NPCs that are my level. I know that. I take that back. I thought that getting the doll, like Uuna's doll, would be exceptionally easy too. So anything that I'm saying, I guess I'm just gonna redact right now. Which the first time that I leveled on Blood Mist, because I didn't realize that you could travel like continents. Like if you don't like Kalimdor, you can go level in the Eastern Kingdom. I'm gonna figure out where I'm going before I get too far away and get lost. $56. $56. Okay. So I'm close because I'm in the 64. 56, 56. Oh, I hear my son being very not happy playing. So about here. Okay. But I remember the first time that I started leveling in Blood Mist Isle, and it was an absolute nightmare, and I aggroed absolutely everything. Horrendous. It was horrible, horrible, horrible time. Don't recommend it. And I remember there was, okay, I after a while switched from playing alliance characters because then I discovered blood elves, and obviously I'm a girl, I have to play a blood elf. I mean, duh, I'm playing one right now. Obviously I don't, you know, get very far from tradition, but I discovered blood elf rogues, and they were just gorgeous. They had super floofy cool hair and like all these red gems and greens and such like that, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm all about this. So 56, 56. Nope, I'm going 6. 7. Oh, okay, it's going to be on a table. Is that it? That looks like something. So I discovered Blood Elf Rogues. They're beautiful. They're phenomenal. That, sweetheart, that is your. There we go. That is yours. And there were Moon themed transmog that I wanted, and there was a chest that dropped, and it was in Blood Mist Isle here, and I camped it for. No, I'm not gonna bother you. I just realized there was a player there. I'm not gonna bother you. What the heck? I don't want to be in PvP. Don't give me all these spells. No, go away. Shoo. I don't want them. I'm not gonna PvP anyone. Flower Crown to Shadow Moon Valley. In a minute 20, I can get the heck out of here. Oh, that's a 120. See, I knew there had to be at least 1 or 2 120s around here. So, let me just like zoop over here. So I ended up eventually getting the chest, finally finishing my Silver Moon themed rogue transmog. It was beautiful, and ended up very shortly after abandoning the character and never playing her again. And to this day, I don't know which realm she's on. I don't know if I've even deleted her. I haven't bothered looking. But that's where, aside from trying to level through Blood Mist on a Draenei, I think it was a Paladin I was playing, and a very, very poor job of it as well, too. I might add. I did a very poor job of playing that Paladin. But I tried, and I had a horrible time. So, Blood Mist Isle, aside from doing it the one time, I've never been back until today. I've abandoned it. It's like I've marked it off the map. It doesn't exist. So 16 seconds, and we can go to Shadow Moon Vale. And I will pick up a crown off of 8. And then I have to die because Uuna gets captured. The Emerald Dragon Blight. Right? I'll find out. I'll Google it. Get an answer. So I have a lot of like oopsie whoopsie stories from when I first started playing WoW. Actually, nothing has changed. I have a lot of oopsie whoopsie stories from my entire experience of playing WoW, because I am the professional noob. I keep making noobish mistakes. I've been playing this game since Cataclysm. I have been playing this game well since never. That's Shadow Moon Vale, right? Like the place that I can't go because it's for the Alliance? No, it's Tainted Drug. Okay. Oops. I didn't try to go there. So where in Shadow Moon Valley? Not Vale. 641. Stop that because I want to see which flight point I want. 56. 41. Okay, so somewhere in that area. Closest I got is there, and then we're gonna run. Shouldn't take too awful long, but yeah, I continue to make fun mistakes. And like the other day, I decided to do an LFR because I wanted to continue my quest to upgrading my legendary cloak, which I have. I actually have a legendary item, and it's my cloak, and I'm proud of it, even though everyone can obtain it. But my husband got it, and very shortly after upgraded it because he was smart enough to realize that you have to run a raid to do this. You have to do that if you want to upgrade it. And so here I am sitting now, 5 item levels underneath him, even though I was like high and mighty for a few minutes. Like I've got, what am I, 425 on that character? Yeah, I thought I was something, it was exciting. And now he has eye leveled me, and he has upgraded his cloak twice, if not thrice. And just, he went into a raid and did the raid and had a great time and got it done in a reasonable amount of time. I queued into a raid. And of course, it's LFR, so everyone is, berating the other person in a very not positive, not kind words were it just LFR. It makes you feel like a trashy player. I'm already a trashy player. I don't need to be reminded of said fact. That's why I do LFR, because we all suck. And it should just be common knowledge. But they were very upset about the fact that I kept dying to the shadow tentacle or whatever it was and losing my insanity. So I ended up leaving LFR because, you know what? This just isn't worth it. Pre-patch is coming out so soon. And I can actually I'll pay attention this time. Whoops. I will pay attention. I've determined that for myself. I'm going to get flying in a reasonable time. I'm going to do my rep grinds in a reasonable time. I now have like a dedicated like time to play this game. Like I can do this, and I will become successful, and I will look up the information that I don't have, and I will become a good player. That is my goal. 2020 will be my year. I'll mark it down. 2020 is the year that I determined I was going to learn how to play WoW. So all these times that I say, oh yeah, I've been playing since Cataclysm, it makes me sound cooler than I am. You know, like the people that can boast that they've been playing since like Classic WoW. I play Classic WoW every so often. The highest level character I have is a level 19. But, you know, I play. All right, let's flower crown. Whoops, there we go. Crown. Let's just see where it's going to be. Flower crown, location. Wow. Nope, 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 nope. Uuna. Not the actual flower crown, which I know that you want me to, like, just look at the general vicinity. I like pictures with little dots that tell you where to go. It's so helpful. 56, 56. Get it? 6. Because I forgot where I was going. Okay, so somewhere in there, Mbari Village. So I went to very much the wrong flight point. We're just gonna run. Just run, because we can't fly. But I was talking about a little bit ago about mornings and my rituals and the things that I do because my son decides to wake me up at very early hours. And being pregnant doesn't help either, because like I've developed the pregnancy insomnia because I'm somewhere in my second trimester. Because you lose track after the first kid. You're too busy. You don't pay attention to the little details anymore. Like I don't know. It's like, we'll get there eventually. But the pregnancy insomnia, and then the fact that my child doesn't like to sleep, and I'm not going to run through there because it's Alliance territory. It makes for a lot of, hey, I have a wake time that I can invest into doing something in WoW. Why don't I go ahead and do that? Which is why I very much enjoy streaming. And I know I'm a very, very, very small streamer, and I'm okay with that. I want to grow the right way. You know, I'm not the type of person, I'm not going to go out and buy views. I'm not going to like, I don't know. I'm not going to persuade people that oh, well, you have to be here and you have to watch me. If you want to be here and watch me, I appreciate every single person that has liked my page, that, you know, comes back and talks to me. You know, that's why I wanted to be a Twitch streamer, was to have fun and to be able to talk to people and enjoy my time and to enjoy my time in WoW. And nothing has changed with that. So preparing for content for my streams is a big thing for me too, where like it gives me something to do. It really does. It's just wonderful. I love it. All right, I really wish I had water walking. But in Mbari Village, on our way. Which I've also thought of pushing back my streaming times as well, because not for like any other reason other than sometimes my streams conflict with dinner time. And with like putting my son to bed and such like that, because he typically wants to go to bed somewhere between like 6 and 7. And I stream until 7, so it's time, and so it would be a bit easier if I like were streaming after he went to bed. So it's something that I've contemplated. I've made a few adjustments to my stream times already, but it's something I'm going to continue to do until I find like the actual rhythm that works for me. um I have to be close. I have to be so close. So, like I'm saying, I actually I'm not upset about the fact that I'm a small streamer, and I appreciate everyone that wants to come hang out, come watch. Even if it's nobody, even if I'm just talking to myself, it gives me something to strive for. I'm always looking to do better for the stream, and I need to find where these chairs are because I'm lost. Assuming that I'm in the right location as it is. I believe it's in Bari Village. Just a minute. You know what? You go ahead and aggravate. So chairs. I don't think anyone's really gonna like be able to affect me much. It's just if I run into another like player. Okay. You know what? Go ahead and knock you guys out because I think I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, you need to die too. There we go. And you need to die too. There we go. I don't think I even have a pet. My pet. Oh, nope, just call my pet. There we go. I have a pet. Okay, I don't want to attack you. I literally just want to figure out where this is supposed to be. It's chairs. This is supposed to be the right area. 56, 6. Looking for chairs. I have a feeling very much before I was supposed to. Dang it. All right. You know what? Hazelnutty streams and videos never fail. They always give me the right answer. Back to YouTube. Hazelnutty. Oh, shoot. Stuff is happening. I'm supposed to stand in. So, please, I don't want to kill you guys. I don't like people. Yeah, because she tells me exactly where I need to go. So, beautiful. All right, so that's it. Oh, okay. So, wrong spot. Of course. That would be why I couldn't find it. Okay, we'll find it this time. Yeah, I was way off. Even though 56 was the chords. That sucks. That was very misleading and very bothersome because I hate PvP. I tried to get into it. I did. I tried so hard to get into it and to be good at it. And it's not something that I'm good at. And it's not as though I shouldn't be trying to do things and to better myself or anything like that. It's just I tried. I tried very, like, I dedicated myself to trying. And it's not for me. It's not my thing. You can't fight the dark without a crown, friend. It's the rules. I feel a lot better now. Oh, God. After a short amount of time, Uuna gets kidnapped by void tendrils. And then I need to remove my arm. and find a very tall thing or aggro stuff. If I can get my corruption to like, what, I'll just like, when it's time, I will remove my armor and I will let these things kill me. And I will let them just end me. I know I could have done this probably a far easier way. There's probably an add-on that's like remove clothes. I don't have that add-on. I need to dismiss my pet because then I can just go like fisticuffs with the Alex over there. Those aren't Alex. What are those? Grazers? A rock hide? A rock hide? All right. I just need you to be abducted by void tendrils, which is concerning. Necessary, so. After a short amount of time, Uuna gets by void tendrils, unless it's because I moved. Is it because I moved? Yep, there we go. Okay. It's a die. Help me, friend. Help me, help me. You cannot summon her anymore. Talk to the spirit healer and find out if she has seen Uuna. Pass into the spirit realm and continue. Resides in a place where the barrier between the realms of life and death are thin and spill over into the world. Be warned, you have no power in this place. Its denizens cannot be by mortals. Try as you might. Emerald, Dragonshire, and Dragonblight, and Shadowtear. Okay, so. Oh, shoot. That actually kills things. Alright, kill me. Go. That doesn't affect me. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Where can I die? I guess I can figure out where Dragonshire and then die somewhere on the way. Green Valley to the west of Northglen. I do have to. Okay, this will be easier because if I can die here, New Home should be fairly easy to die in. There you go. Because they are my level, they will kill me. And I can get marked by the spirit healer. And then I don't need to be naked anymore. And then I can go to Northrend and get that part done. And is this how you get her hugs? Because I've got all of her other things. Yep. Oh, and then there's a world tour. Okay. So I need something to kill. Like I said, this is Najtar. I said I would never go here. My Hearthstone is still here. So much for all of that. Alright, something just to kill me. Really quick. Lickety split. You get me. Hey. Here we go. Kill me. There we go. Talk to me. Okay. Now, yeah, because I'm fighting anything. My armor back on. Not be so naked. Take me back. Oh, I think it's just like right around the corner. I don't need to do that. And then I can go to Orgrimmar. I could have flown. I keep forgetting I can fly now. Man, what a thing to forget. All right, so if I want to go, okay, we'll go here because that's right. Because then I can go to Crystal Song Forest Dalaran, and then I can go to Dragonblight. Yes, okay. Port of Dalaran, Crystal Song Forest. Okay, so go ahead and that's the death thing. Okay, beautiful. I can hear my son being very unhappy with us because it is closing in on bedtime of his choice. He very much enjoys early bedtime. We're on the way. Shouldn't take too much longer because I click on the shadow tear. Oh, I don't have a cooking fire because I don't know how to cook. Do I? I do. I have a cooking fire. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna get all the way there and have like fudged that up too, and that would have just would have been the kicker. Oh, that would have been wicked. Oh man. I wouldn't put it past me though. I mean, look at what happened with the goblin gliders. Oh. To make sure exactly where I keep. All right, she was right there. And then I have to run into them. I think that's what she says that we have to do. We run into them. But you can fail the scenario apparently. Survive a certain amount of time until Uuna wraps her arms around her. Slash hug Uuna. Okay. Tapped out again. It's very close. This area down here. Yeah, because it's Venom. Hearthglen is like right in here. Out right here. I need to look at that. Yep, in the green. Skull. Nope, bronze skull. All over here. It's supposed to be. There we go. Or tier. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell because they're spelled the same way. And you never know which context it is unless you have like other words in the sentence that can give you more of an indication, and there were none. All right, so that back up. Friend, is that you? I won't give up, friend, I promise. You. Oh, cheer. Okay. So they can't touch her, and I need to make sure that I run into them, not in front of them. So I have to watch for the dialogue. I can't do it. I just want to. And then I get to hug her. Okay, but where? Oh, the cooking fire. That's right. Ooh, good thing I have a document telling me what to do. Okay, but they find me. But now you're here together. We can fight them. I'm really sad that he's more than once. I don't even want to see that. Let alone she's just a little kid. Or little one. What a gloomy place. Go away, we're not afraid of you. These are yucky. Oh, these are far worse than I thought that they were. I thought that they would be like the void ghosts that I don't know. These are ugh. Ooh, these are just like ooh. Yucky. No, I keep using that word, but good gosh, these are icky. I can't mount up. The best that I can do is do one of these and hope for post haste. If I were a rogue, I could do these faster. I have a feeling that at some point they are going to get far closer than I want them to be, like this one, like this guy over here. Oh, please don't make me do this for very long. It's horrendous. It's just a game. I understand that, but gosh, they did a good job with this part. It is terrifying. Oh, I wonder if Shadowlands is gonna have anything like this that is just like beyond gruesome and scenario. I'm glad she is helping though, because I don't feel as though I could keep up with these on my own. Why are you running towards them? Stop, stop, stop. 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 Oh. Get away. Away. Good job. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. No, go. Shoo. Shoo. Slash hug. Ah, oh, good. Get. Get. I did it though. I was not missing. I did it. I slashed hugged her. Can't do it. I just want to go home. Did I slash hug her? Wait, let me do a macro real quick. Ew. Hug slash targeted. Okay. I guess we do it again. Gosh. I guess I have to wait for the part where she wraps her arms around herself. And once she does that, that's the point that I can do the slash hug. And it does work. 23 seconds and I can give you a little bit of a fire, okay? Alright. I have 15 seconds. Almost there. I hate how everything has. Though it seems as though they upgraded the animation for the cooking fire, which seems. I don't. Okay. There you are. You're gonna be here. I'm gonna wait. Think until before I try to do anything. Yeah, I think that was my problem. Actually, I'm gonna put the /hug on action. Because then I can like that, like when it's time. And then hopefully I can win this scenario. And not have to do it for a third time. Please, because I like this. They're very icky. They're very yucky. The dripping in the mouth and not a fan. Please let me mount up and get these things away faster. I guess I'll just keep running into this guy until he backs off. How far can I push you away? Pretty decently. Now that I've wasted enough time. Post haste. A little bit of speed. Can't just run in front of them. I'm glad that she uses her little wand like it does. Yeah, look at you, big girl. Help. I have so much I want these guys gone. They're so gross. Very well done, even though they're like not the greatest animation. Obviously, it's like they're skinned with like just very dark color, but the way that they crawl, I think, is what gets me the most. That is just very stereotypical of like a very paranormal movie you would watch, and like the thing that would be crawling on the ceiling. I've watched far too many scary movies, and it shows. I went through a phase where I have a niece that's very close in age, and we would watch paranormal movies for fun. We thought it was fun, and we would watch them and rate them and decide how good they were based on, you know, their scare factor and that. And so like I said, I got very accustomed to watching. Shoot, 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 shoot. Did I do it? Yes! Oh! I don't have to do this again! Yay! Success! We win! At least for now. I'm not gonna be afraid anymore. There you go, Uuna. Okay. Gate of the Setting Sun. Nighthold. Freya's Landing. Dragonblight. Mount Hyjal. Moonlight Summit. Blackrock Mountain. Temple of Erebor. I don't know if I have to do the world tour. I'll just do it because Light says I can stay. Papa, I missed. Okay, friend. Out of here. Go. Okay. Now, be nearly as traumatic as the other things that I have done to get Uuna so far. Okay, and I think this allows me to hug her. Really freaking cute. Okay. Wait a minute, wait. No, because I need Dalaran at some point, but I don't need. I'll use that one. I'll use that Hearthstone. Because then I can. Okay. Yep. Gate of the Setting Sun in Pandaria. Oh, running the wrong way. See, I appreciate that they added the talent where you can like post haste after you disengage. But in order to get the speed boost and to do it, you have to like flip yourself backwards, and it's just why? Just give me a speed boost. I appreciate disengage. Give me both. That'd be great. No such thing. Okay, so Ogremar to yeah, because then I have a lot in Legion Dalaran to get. So Ogremar and okay. Oh, Jade. And I will reference Hazel video again. Tell me where my actual weight. Yes. Oops. Oops. Awesome. I wonder if it matters if it's been in case it's not. All in all, I don't think it actually matters. Okay. Get to there. Uh pause that one because that is Suramar location. That too. So, just about done, which means that in the next stream or so, I should be able to start questing and unlocking stuff for Baal, which I will look up and see just how involved it is, because if it's super involved, I may go ahead and just do some of the stuff on my own, like I said before, so that it's not like you guys watching me fail over and over, like with the Goblin Glider situation, and I can make some progress. So I'm hoping that I can get these this world tour done relatively quickly, because 7 o'clock is quickly approaching, and I'm typically done right around 7. It can be a little bit after, depending on how involved in what I'm doing I am, but I like to usually be done around 7 because I do have a family and I want to spend time with them as well. And I know I only stream for 2 hours, but it's still 2 hours. It is very fun though. Like I was saying, you know, I'm not super worried at this point of being the most like renowned streamer or the most well known or anything like that. Get off of me. Just let me be on my own business. Thank you. Attack me, great nasty word. So the channel I'm sure will grow as it does, and it will, and it'll be fun, and I'm here for the whole journey, not just for the ending. Well, not the ending, because that would mean I'm done, but not just for the end result of like X amount of viewers or X amount of subscribers or anything like that. I am here to have fun, and I want all of you to have fun. That's the goal. That's what I'm here for. What? Am I in the right spot? Hazel Nutty, show me what I did wrong. Help. I probably should not have done this. when there was this going on. You know what? Let's go talk to the lovely Pandaren that converts this back to the original, like that one. That one. Let's go talk to that one so that we can actually, because that was a nasty looking boss with 2 question marks instead of a level, and I don't want to engage it. Flying speed reduced by 30%. Oh, is that what you do? Dumb. Okay. Okay, so once I do that, then I can go to Legion, Suramar, and Reyes' Landing, Dragonblight, Mount Hyjal, Coonline Summit, Blackrock Mountain. So we'll just knock them off as we can. Like I said, if this is something to where like just doing the world tour, that's all I have left, which I'm pretty sure that's all I have left. I may go ahead and just complete this on my own time. All right, thank you, dear. No more of the great yucky monster bothering me. There's a few of them, so I may go ahead and just do it on my own because it is rapidly approaching the 7 o'clock. I would like some supper. I would like to see my son before. But here is the gate. This is actually, it genuinely is a very beautiful questing area, like all of Pandaria. I know that they put a lot of work into it. I just am not into the feel of it, I guess. Like, I've never been a person that's been a big fan of like samurais and such things like that. So, okay. Now you're just, I don't know if you have anything, but Una. There we go. Think. Did I do the right spot? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. There she goes. What do you suppose they want to keep out? Is it bugs? I bet it's bugs. Yuck. I hate bugs. Ew. Okay, to Suramar we go. Let's go have some fun. I'm so glad I have Legion flying. Makes a big difference. So it's to basically the little offshoot of Suramar with this area. And she's gonna make a comment about. Okay. Yeah. Nice and straightforward. Yeah, I think that once we get the Suramar one knocked off of the world tour, I think that I'll go ahead and stream for the day and spend a little bit of time with my family before my son goes to sleep. And I probably will just work on these the rest of these myself, because this is not really like the interesting part of her quest anymore. This is like literally just go to this point, wait for some dialogue, and if you want to look that stuff up, I mean, Hazelnutty has a very extensive guide about what you're supposed to be looking for, what you're supposed to be doing, and that's why I always reference her, because she is so thorough with her information. So right in front of this little thing. Yeah, and I hear my son ready for me to be done for the day. So I'll go ahead and get Uuna out. Here we go. Prettiest house I've ever seen. Well, thank you guys for joining in. Joining into this adventure of trying to obtain all of Una's fun stuff. What a day. I gotta say, this was a very accurate display of my skills in World of Warcraft. And that does not say much, but I mean, the game's fun. The game, it's literally that. It's a game. And if you have to take yourself seriously all the time, I mean, what's the... So, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Later.